backcourt strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. He feeds it to Clarkson. And stolen by Giddey. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
Markkanen passes to Olynyk. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Nice ball movement by Utah. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Rebounded by the Jazz. Sexton with it. Pass to Olynyk. Outside, Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. There's the feed to Sexton. Got a piece of it. Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. For the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
Markkanen in the corner. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6 over Sexton. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability. But give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now, here's Sexton. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Sexton.
In the first 2 minutes.
Now the pass to Williams. That one, no good. And it's Utah the other way. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
The 3, and the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays. And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Passes to Dort. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And too long on the shot. Jazz trail by 7. Markkanen with it. Dort covering. Here's Sexton. Here he goes. Olynyk dishes to Sexton. Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Back to Clarkson. And stolen by Giddey. Williams, that's for 2. Again, Oklahoma City.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder, Houston.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Sexton.
Boy, you love to see Markkanen put it on the deck and finish with power. Defense wants no part of that.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Wasted no time on that one. Markkanen's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell. I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots. He can, and for the Thunderbirds, they're so excited about SGA being the face of their team.
Well, the commitment they made tells you all you need to know. He signed through the year 2027, meaning he's here for the long haul, and he has a great attitude about it. They have told him you are a cornerstone here in Oklahoma City.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game break may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
That's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well. And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Bucket is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Williams. On the wing, Giddey. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. Giddey defending. It's rebounded by Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Olynyk finds Clarkson. Gets to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year. And at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Here's Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Markkanen trying to break loose. The Jazz with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Olynyk with the steal. Clarkson surveying the floor. To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
For Utah, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Great open look there. Joe's got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the pass to Williams. Down low. And stolen by Sexton. From deep. And with the rebound. And that concludes the first half. Thunder lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
20.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jazz trail by 11. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Sexton. The kick out to Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 13. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And stolen by Giddey. There's the lob to Dort. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Dort misses. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Passes it to Holmgren. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Chet Holmgren.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. Markkanen into the lane. Takes it off the glass. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Here's Williams. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Markkanen pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Outside, Markkanen.
The defensive end of the floor is what started Lou Dort's getting minutes, and this guy's so difficult to score against.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Tipped away. The Thunder leading by 16. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Markkanen pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clarkson outside. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Markkanen from outside. The shot that time, not on target. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
All free throws good from Dort. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Get there.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Clarkson right side. Pass to Sexton. Clarkson against Giddey. The drive by Clarkson. It's blocked. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. The Thunder have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Here's Clarkson. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Thunder leading by 20. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Nobody near Williams. No good off the back of the rim. Utah shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. To end the cold streak. And Holmgren pulls it down. On the wing, Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. A look at the field goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Markkanen. Sexton is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Olynyk. Markkanen dishes to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
It's deflected. Olynyk picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Mann. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Trey Mann finished last season strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities. And as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup good by Sexton.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that try?
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Mann. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Sexton. Here's Clarkson. Into the lane.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Joe. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz trail by 18. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. Goes up again. And Olynyk finishes it off. Olynyk's got his first basket.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Here's Joe, defended by Sexton. Man, and he dunks it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Clarkson, and the layup's good off the glass. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
To the middle, here's Robinson Earl, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
From past the arc, hits it from 3-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
2 minutes remaining in the
Up and in on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Mann. Pass to Joe. Shoots over Clarkson. Joe can't get it to go. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz, trailing by 19. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Mann. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Holmgren.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Mann passes to Robinson Earl. And the Thunder, another 3.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Joe. They get it back. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Mann can't hit. And here's Olynyk from the arc. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And
tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Green fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Giddey against Green. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Moving or shooting, Gilgeous-Alexander has such precision, able to quickly lock in his shot.
Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside grip, and he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy, puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age. When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Now here's Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Porter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. B.A. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Now here's Dort, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Nice move to set up the jumper. That was pretty.
Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
For 3, Smith. Kept alive by Houston. Giddey against Porter. Goes back up. And the layup is good off the glass.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Martin with the ball. Outside for Porter.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. Going inside. Şengün. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Dort for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Porter. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Smith against Dort. Pass to Şengün. Giddey with a defensive effort. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
For 3, Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. In transition, here they come. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. It's not going to go for him. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Porter finds Green to the paint. Martin outside. On the wing, Green. Giddey defends. They get it back. Şengün. No good with a layup. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. It's Dort on the wing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Porter, the pass to Şengün. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Williams from long range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Green out there with Josh Christopher, and it's Martin in at the 3. Here's Mann. And it's Martin with the rebound. Şengün with it, guarded now by Williams. Martin outside. On the wing, Green. Back to Martin. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by Şengün. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Mann. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Green. Here's Martin. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Mann. Here's Joe. Here's Wiggins. That shot off. Some solid defense from Martin. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Robinson Earl, covered by Smith. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Green. To the inside. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. First free throw is good. A line change here for Oklahoma City. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Rockets. Both shots good from the strike. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
No doubt about it, the Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Now here's Giddey. looking for his first basket still in this one. Williams on the wing. 5 to shoot. Giddey against Porter. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. They grab their own miss. Dort for 3. And it falls. For him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Smith passes to Porter. Got a hand on it. Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
It's Christopher on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Şengün, the screen. Martin, the pass to Şengün. And a nice finish on the layup. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Williams from long range. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Porter from deep 3-point range. Kept alive by Houston. Up top Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Rockets.
And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Christopher. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Martin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close.
14, Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Christopher. He got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Here's Porter. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Porter's got 5 now. The Thunder shooting only 23% so far.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Tate. Porter against Giddey. For 3, Smith. Tate, a screen on Williams. Smith passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tate.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Right side Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. There's the steal. Smith with it. He's got 5. Inside, Şengün. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Dort. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
A nice shot by Smith.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Tipped. Giddey against Porter. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Porter's got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. So it'll be 2, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Oh, he misses the dunk. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Pass to Robinson Earl. Up top, Wiggins. He's guarded by Martin. Tries it from 19. Joe misses.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Martin, the pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Robinson Earl. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Green. And so it's the Houston Rockets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put it. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Thunder shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. So the Houston 5 right now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Washington out there with Green. And it's Martin in at small forward. Green, the pass to Martin. Back to Green. Here's Mann. Green covering. Here's Giddey. Pass to Dort. 4-3. Offensive board. Outside. Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Washington up top. Deflected. They recover it. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Mann. Green covering. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Now Washington. Pass to Martin. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Giddey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Outside for Dort. There's the triple. The Thunder with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Martin, the pass to Smith. Back to Martin. The Thunder pull it in. Dort outside. Outside Giddey. Here's Mann. And the deficit down inside single digits. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Smith. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Rockets lead by 9.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Here's Williams. Outside for Dort. Outside, Green. Porter, the pass to Martin. Down low. Dort with a steal. Here's Mann. Green covering. Williams on the wing. Outside for Dort. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Martin outside. Knocked away. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Clock at 6. to the left side wing. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And it's Giddey missing. Well, the Rockets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
On the wing man. Over Porter. That one a little long. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Rockets.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
Giddey into the lane. Outside for Dort. Martin finds Green. On the wing, Porter. Another 3 from Houston.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Holmgren, defended by Şengün. Williams from long range hits the trifecta.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Martin, outside for Porter. For 3, Smith. The shot that time not on target. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.
matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Right side, Porter. Passes it to Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Sexton grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Şengün kicks to Martin. Outside, Green. Olynyk with the steal. Sexton against Porter. To the inside. Back to Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Clarkson. Smith against Markkanen. Lock at 6. A shot, no good. And it's Houston's ball. 4-point game. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. For Houston, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Feeds it to Martin. A floater. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Clarkson. And Sexton has it in the corner. And the rejection by Smith. And Porter, here we go. Here's Martin. He feeds it to Green.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Both free throws good from Green. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. The shot will not fall. And the Rockets take it the other way. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Porter. Back to Martin. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Kicks it to Clarkson. The pass to Olynyk. Markkanen against Martin. Markkanen, good.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. The D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. There's a minute left to play in the first. And then Smith with the dunk.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Clarkson kicks to Olynyk. Lets it go with the three. Rockets with the rebound. Smith with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And it's Green missing. Sexton for three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Olynyk. That's the group right now for Utah. And the dunk by Smith.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Green showing good patience and vision.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
Now Porter after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. And Smith with the stop.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Porter with the steal. Green with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Poked loose. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Martin. Rockets leading by 4. Smith dishes to Porter. Houston moving it around. Şengün, no good. Jazz shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Olynyk finds Markkanen. Now Sexton. With the drive, and it's Sexton slamming it down.
I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Green against Clarkson. Green passes to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Back to Şengün. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Sexton. He has 5. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green kicks to Şengün.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Şengün taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Jazz trail by 7. Porter with the steal. Smith outside. They kick it out to Green, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Here's Clarkson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Wow, Clarkson can really move. And once he's airborne, there's nothing the D can do.
Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
Şengün with the buckets.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Here's Sexton, takes it inside.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Green deciding where to go with it. Right side, Porter. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. Olynyk with the steal. Pass to Clarkson. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
The Jazz have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And 1:01 left in the first half. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. The shot, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Outside, Porter. Clarkson against Green. The kick out to Porter. And so Houston again turning it over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Jazz trail by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sexton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Over in the corner, Green. The 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Green's got 5 points so far.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
And it's Houston on the break. And Smith with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge.
The Rockets, 29.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. Outside, the wings are Green and Tate. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Porter at the 1 spot. Jazz trail by 9. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Rockets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Porter passes to Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Jason Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
Now, here's Markkanen. Tate with the rebound. Now, here is Smith. They kick it out to Green. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. Porter dishes to Smith. They kick it out to Green. Tate against Olynyk. Goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. Jazz trail by 11. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Smith. An even 3-on-3 break. And stolen by Sexton. Clarkson on the wing. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Porter, no luck. Utah shooting about 42% so far. Clarkson finds Sexton. Down low. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tate in the post. He's guarded by Markkanen. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Chalk up 2 there. Smith's got 14 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porter kicks to Smith. Markkanen against Tate. Banked in off the glass. Tate's only got 4 this quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Porter in the corner. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
The open look here for Sexton. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. From downtown. And no good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Olynyk the pass to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Tate with the rebound. Houston leading by 18. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Pass to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 16 points so far for Jabari Smith. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Tate's only got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now, here's Sexton. 7 points in the game. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target. Markkanen's got 7.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Tate in the post. He's against Olynyk. Green finds Porter. Back to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Driving in. Tate the pass to Smith. Tries again. And Tate lays it up and in. Tate's only got 6 here in this quarter.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Houston on top as they end the...
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz youth.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Clarkson. Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Colin Sexton. That's the group right now for Utah. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Tate the pass to Porter. Sexton grabs the board. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Here's Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Green.
And having become such a dangerous scorer, Clarkson draws a lot of attention and his fair share of fouls.
The Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Rockets leading by 20. Olynyk with the steal. He kicks it to Markkanen, to the paint. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Markkanen.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
They kick it out to Green. Smith on the wing. Driving the lane. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Tate against Markkanen. And he jams it with authority.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Over to the wing. And Olynyk kicks to Clarkson. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
Right wing to the middle. Porter finds Tate. Back to Porter. Out to the right wing. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Porter takes a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Clarkson. It's tipped. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And finished off by Porter.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
Here's Garuba. Olynyk is covering. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter. No good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Driving to the basket. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smith.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And they'll keep possession. Knocked away and stolen by Şengün. The drive by Green. The kick out to Porter. The offensive rebound. Green, the pass to Smith. Martin for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. Top of the key, Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And finished off by Porter.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Utah ball.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Smith the pass to Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. And again, the turnover by the Rockets. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another. Hard-fought NBA battle. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Now here's Sexton. Stolen by Giddey. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. Outside Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Markkanen from long range. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Sexton. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 for 4 from the field.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
Here's Sexton, and he drives in. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
B.A., absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
From deep, Giddey sinks it from distance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And there's the drive. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is another option. Markkanen can do this. Put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Olynyk. From deep, Giddey knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 9.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Sexton, and he makes it.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. The rebound by the Jazz.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
That one doesn't drop. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton.
You can see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander thinking out there in a good way. He really studies every situation.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander against Sexton. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Sexton.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Williams into the lane. Here's Giddey. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Outside for Dort. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson outside. It's good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Oklahoma City. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back.
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Saric checks in for Oklahoma City. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Clarkson outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Saric. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Out left to the wing. Inside. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Out to the wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Connects from downtown. Robinson Earl's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Sexton passes to Markkanen. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Clarkson finds Olynyk. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Wiggins for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus. I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Ooh, ripped away. Saric covers. That one's good for 2. 6 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Back to man. Here's Robinson Earl. Off target with the three. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Sexton passes to Clarkson. Shot from the low post is good. Clarkson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Wiggins. Shot to stop the run. To the left wing. Fires from the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. 1:52 left in the first half of this one. Williams on the wing from deep. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The shot by Dort, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Clarkson for 3. No luck on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Dort, the pass to Giddey. Pure from 3-point range. Giddey's got 14 points for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
It's good. Give him 8 points now.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Williams in the post, working on Olynyk. Dort, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Back to Sexton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play
Not
is
going to
under
halftime
review.
just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive, call overturned. Grant, that one's got a big-time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Shot clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. And there's the rejection.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
Here's Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Utah leading. Here's Sexton. Outside Olynyk. Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Sexton, 2 shots.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Here's Giddey. It's Giddey on the wing. From outside the arc. On target from range. Giddey's got 17 points.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today. Once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shake. And he lays it in. 7 points in the game.
This is one of Gilgeous-Alexander's specialties. Good score off the dribble.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Clock at 6. Outside Olynyk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Olynyk's gotten his second bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Giddey with it. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Markkanen. Giddey against Clarkson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Not completely comfortable yet as a facilitator. Markkanen working on that aspect of his game.
Dort finds Giddey. Hits the trifecta. Giddey's got 20 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first. And so Clarkson nails both of them. There's 1:12 left to play in the third quarter here. On the wing man, checked by Sexton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Takes a three. Utah with the rebound. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Markkanen with it. Outside Sexton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul, third team foul.
Free throw good from Sexton.
Colin Sexton taking 2 shots.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. It's stolen by Olynyk. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Driving inside, Robinson Earl with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Outside Sexton. Shot from the low block. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Mann. Three-pointer. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Colin Sexton. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Mann. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Williams. No good there. The Jazz go the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Back to Olynyk. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 11.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Over Clarkson. That one's wide left. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. On the take, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Joe. Counted from distance.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Sexton passes to Clarkson. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For the Thunder, Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Giddey. Jacks up at 3. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
Markkanen outside. Outside Sexton. Ball stolen. Dort outside. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. And it's Giddey missing. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Sexton against Giddey. Got a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Clarkson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
It's Dort on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Outside Olynyk. To the middle. Another steal.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
He went way up.
Goodness.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
And it's Sexton on the take. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
The kick out to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Markkanen. Pass to Williams. From deep, Giddey. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here.
Team foul. After line for the Jazz, Jordan.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Eight seconds left in the game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others. Incredible play by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This kid is not afraid of the moment.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
played, who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys Kevin I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Here's Giddey. Oh, good on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Porter looking it over. He dishes it to Martin. Back to Porter. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
The kick out to Porter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
Outside, Porter. To the middle. And it's denied. Outside, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
No hesitation, SGA grabbing it and letting it go.
Porter dishes to Smith. Going inside, here's Şengün. And again, unable to change momentum here. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Stolen by Martin. Green, the pass to Smith. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Martin. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Good work defensively by Martin.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Over Porter. Dort misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 4. Inside. Here's Şengün. Green finds Smith. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Green against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. And that one goes long. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. It's the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams, and it's Joe in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's their first personal foul.
Here is Porter, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 4. The pass to Wiggins. No good. Shot missing. So Houston will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And the Thunder making a change here. Saric is checked in.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Man. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith.
Thunder foul. Trey Mann. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Green, and he hits it to tie the game up. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the Dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Wiggins against Smith. And it's Wiggins missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Porter passes to Smith. Porter with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Smith with a screen on Wiggins. Over in the corner, Green. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Man passes to Joe. Here's man, guarded by Porter. Joe can't get it to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for your Rockets.
And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Williams, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Thunder foul. Williams. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Green. He's got 5. Takes it inside. 6 on the shot clock.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Porter against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Yes, that goes in.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Rockets trail by 3. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
1:15 left here in the second. Blocked again. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over Şengün. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 5-point Thunder lead. Tate the pass to Şengün. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Porter inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot clock at 6. Green passes to Şengün. Count it. Şengün's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is hammered home.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Smith the pass to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tate with the ball. Şengün off target at the rim. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
22. The Thunder, 25.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in its small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and Green at that time. Unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston, and Just think back. Would they have won titles together, and how many?
The Rockets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Martin with it. Williams picks him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams. It counts, and the foul.
Basket's good.
That's on Jalen Green.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load, SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
And that one falls for Williams. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Rockets, KJ Martin taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Martin, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
At the line for your Rockets, KJ Martin. At the line for...
Good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Hands it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Smith taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Smith. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Porter passes to Green. Here's Martin. There's the double team with Dort. Şengün kicks to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün with the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blew. The Thunder have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Thunder, Josh Giddey. At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Giddey.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
Here's Porter, out to Smith. And stolen by Giddey. Here's the break. Dort with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 6 points.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Martin, it's deflected. They retain possession. Smith finds Porter. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stop.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Offensive rebound. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Here's Green. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Kept alive. Robinson Earl, the pass to Joe. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And he makes the first.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
So it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. Şengün kicks to Porter. Here's Martin. They kick it out to Green. Here's Smith driving in. And the dunk by Smith.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Wiggins dishes to Williams. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Rockets ball. Substitution on the court.
Rockets trail by 6. Timeout called the Rockets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Smith finds Porter. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Williams. And that one hits back iron. Rockets trail by 6. Outside Porter. Here's the screen. Taken away by Williams. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. There's Porter with the 3. That shot off. And the Thunder going the other way now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green taking his time here. Down low. And stolen by Giddey. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he slams it one-handed.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Porter. The feed to Smith. Outside for Martin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
That one goes. Count it.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing score.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Free throw good, Martin. 1:57 left in the game. Giddey against Green. Runner in the lane. Doesn't go for him. And it's Houston the other way. Martin kicks to Şengün. Giddey against Green. Nice defense from Dort. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Dort. A second chance effort. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Şengün with the ball. Williams picks him up. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Green. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside Williams, the tray. Green with the rebound. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Outside, Dort. It's rebounded by Houston. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Smith outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
With the step back, Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Smith inside, working on Williams. Smith's shot is good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Can't get it to fall. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And
Intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Here are the starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Porter. Here's Şengün. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Outside Sexton. That one no good. Great D that time from Porter. And we're about a minute into the first. Smith passes to Green. Now Porter, 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. The rebound by Markkanen. Clarkson with the ball. Here's Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
Well, you love the fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
They get the rebound. Martin outside. From behind the arc. Outside for Green. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Defended by Şengün. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Sexton. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Houston. Right side Green. It's tipped. It's stolen by Olynyk. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more three-point attempts than regular two-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall, but somehow he makes it work.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Second chance shot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Outside for Green. To the inside. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 8.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the opening quarter. Houston in the lead. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Smith passes to Şengün. Back to Smith. Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Green against Clarkson. The kick to Olynyk. The three is up. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with a deep shot. Love his concentration.
Porter finds Smith. Down low. Şengün. And that one drops for him. He's got 10.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Olynyk driving to the basket. Now here's Martin to the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style, that was sweet. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Markkanen outside. Takes the three. They get it back. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Utah foul. Kelly Olynyk. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your
free throw good. Green.
Jalen Green. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. 9 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the inside. 3 seconds left. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Outside for Sexton. Over Porter. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. Back to Olynyk. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's stolen by Olynyk. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And that one falls for Clarkson. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
In transition, here they come. Here's Smith. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Porter against Sexton. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Martin. Buries it from 3. Martin's got 5 points.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
An open look for Smith. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Here's Sexton. Second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Green. Smith right side. Şengün passes to Green. Back to Şengün. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Olynyk passes to Clarkson. Back to Olynyk. Outside Sexton. Here's Clarkson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Rockets have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Porter finds Smith.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Porter. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, KPJ.
That's good from Porter. Second free throw, no good.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz, defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Clarkson. He has 7. Sexton goes in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. The 3. Smith passes to Şengün. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Şengün, no good. And it's Sexton on the take. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 5.
30. The Jazz, 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen.
and he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Smith. Martin outside for three.
Houston. Jabari Smith. First personal foul.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Olynyk. From deep. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porter in the post. Checked by Sexton. Here's Şengün. 16 points for him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Back to Sexton. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Clarkson. Now Olynyk. Rockets with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Şengün, no good. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Sexton against Porter. Green for 3. The rebound by Markkanen.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Sexton with it. Now Porter defending. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And he banks in the layup.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
It's stolen by Olynyk. Sexton against Porter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through the play. Nice aggressiveness.
The 3, Smith. Porter, the pass to Green. Beyond the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Green's got 7.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Kept alive. Outside for Green. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Lauri Markkanen. The first free throw is good.
At the line for Houston, Jalen Green.
And both free throws good for Green. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Markkanen outside. Pass to Olynyk. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 10 points for him.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Outside, Green.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Second team foul. At the line.
First one falls for him.
Jalen Green. Taking 2.
And both free throws good for Green. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Clarkson. There's the drive.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Green. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Smith outside. Inside, Martin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Rockets, KJ Martin. At the line.
And he sinks the second. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Clarkson. Right side, Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Sexton finds Markkanen. Clarkson with the ball. Green covering.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Porter, the pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Outside Porter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Martin's got 8.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Utah.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. Here's Porter. The third quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, leading by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Porter, outside for Green. Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark. Utah trailing here. Sexton passes to Olynyk. It's Markkanen on the wing. Back to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. Yep, that one's good.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
Outside for Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Jazz shooting it at 52%. Porter with the steal. Green in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Green, the pass to Şengün. Rebound by Olynyk.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Markkanen outside. Here's Clarkson, and there's the drive. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Green, the pass to Porter. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Oh, Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Defended by Şengün. Here's Sexton. And he got the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
Previous play is under review.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
4 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. For Houston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Porter. Cuts off the pass. On the wing, Clarkson. Green covering. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. To take the lead, and he takes it up and lays it in. Clarkson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
A nice shot by Smith. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Porter with it, picked up by Sexton. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Porter against Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Porter against Sexton. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Marking it outside. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Porter with it. Picked up by Sexton. Martin outside. To the middle. Here's Smith. Count it!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there. Center stage with the game in the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
Pass to Şengün. Cash!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Well, these are the moments where Colin Sexton has got to prove to his teammates he can deliver when his team needs him most.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And And the Jazz with possession here. Oh, denied. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
And no good, trying to use the glass. And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And it's Clarkson missing. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And here's Porter outside, and he cans that one.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
And so the Rockets take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.